Documents released to One News show the country's chief human rights commissioner claimed the growing Muslim population here poses a threat to the Jewish community. That's led to accusations of Islamophobia.
Human rights commissioner. Human rights commissioner. Just wanted to say that a couple of times.
Against Dr. Stephen Rainbow. He's apologised, but critics want more detail over further claims that he's said to have made about the Afghan community at the same meeting. Here's senior political reporter Benedict Collins.
Just a few weeks back.
And I don't want to get into justifying it. I've apologised and that's it. All right? And I want...
Well, that's not it, sorry, sir. You've apologised for saying that, have you? You've apologised for saying Muslims are a threat to the Jewish community in New Zealand. You apologised for it. Sorry, what was your title again? Human something or other. Human rights something or other. Yeah. And you've apologised, so that's enough. I don't tend to agree. Especially when there seems to be more and more things coming out of the woodwork.
Want to move on?
Our Chief Human Rights Commissioner
sure you do
MPs
want to move on.
He'd do better after causing offence in a meeting with a Jewish community leader accused of Islamophobia over comments about the threat Muslims pose to the Jewish community. He disputed many details.
So let's be very clear. I have apologised for any misinterpretation of those comments that I made.
Oh, so he's innocent, Chewie. It's everyone else.
Like, it's very easy to misconstrue what he means by those pesky words that he used.
Yeah, no, and everyone else messed it up. It wasn't him. If only there was like, you know, I don't know, like a record of what he actually said that TVNZ might have gotten their hands on.
Now One News has obtained notes officials took at that meeting of what he did say. They show Dr. Rainbow raised the increase in Muslim immigration as a threat to our Jewish community.
Now, but obviously we misinterpreted that. You know, obviously, you know, I apologise if anyone interpreted me raising the increase in Muslim immigration as a threat to the Jewish community in the wrong sense. Like, you know, if you guys got it wrong, I apologise. These pesky receipts keep coming back, Chewie.
Threat to our Jewish community.
I think it's a deeply Islamophobic comment. I don't think he should be scapegoating an entire community like that. And I think it illustrates that he's deeply unsuitable for that role.
The Chief Human Rights Commissioner should be the defender of minorities. And this...
Sorry, I laugh, because that is the clearest, most accurate description of what the Chief Human Rights Commissioner should be. Yeah.
Statement looks like an Islamophobic attack on one of our most vulnerable communities.
In the latest census, about 1.5% of New Zealanders identified as Islamic. The Justice Minister Paul Goldsmith told One News that he wants the Chief Human Rights Commissioner to be more careful with his comments in the future.
Just be more careful. Be more careful. I'm not going to tell you what you said was wrong. I'm not going to publicly chastise you. I'm going to say, be more careful in the future.
To be more careful with his comments in the future. The Minister recently defended going against advice and appointing Dr. Rainbow to the...
Did you get that? That's an important point. The advice to Goldsmiths was do not appoint this person. So Mr. Goldsmith, just like with Mr. Luxon, you open the door, then you are responsible for what breaks. You were told not to do this guy. You were officially advised not to do this guy. Whatever breaks, Mr. Goldsmith, you own.
Role, saying he thinks he's an effective communicator. Dr. Rainbow...
I kind of agree with that. It was very clear what he communicated, wasn't it? We're not unclear on that. So that was a very effective form of communication.
Rainbow refused to be interviewed for this story. He has pushed back strongly against another allegation that he described New Zealand's Afghan community as anti-Semitic at the same meeting.
I did not say the comments that were attributed to me about that.
The official's notes show Dr. Rainbow did refer to the Afghan community, but aren't specific. One official said they would follow up on his comments.
It appears that there were things said about the Afghan community which were erroneous and inappropriate. We need to know what they were.
We need a proper investigation of what he said.
In a statement received a short time ago, Dr. Rainbow said he stood by his earlier apology and regrets the harm he's caused.
I don't think I've ever heard that. I stand by my statements. I stand by my apology. I don't know if I've ever heard that before. Now,
Yeah.
I just
like we're expecting him to go, yeah, I did apologize to take it all back. No.
Here's the thing. This is what I mean. Like you can be mad for all sorts of reasons about this, but here's the thing: the Muslim community is what he's saying. The increased immigration of the Muslim community are a threat to the Jewish community. Now, I put out a tweet today that said this: "Hey, Stephen Rainbow, wondering if you can think Muslims are a threat to the Jewish community. What your metric for measuring that would be? Because I've got a metric for how vulnerable the Muslim community is that has tangible threats against them. Can you guess it, Mr. Rainbow? 15th of March. Ring any bells?" Like, this guy is genuinely saying this community who suffered the worst event of terrorism, of mass murder in this country, like yesterday, those guys are the threat. Those ones that had 51 of their community gunned down in Christchurch, those ones are the threat to the Jewish community.